Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. And the Beavers ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes Rayshon Luke, one of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Out wide right, it's McClain. Finds a seam. The 20. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog! And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The run inside. It's Hatcher. There he goes.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
To the air, it's Murphy. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Long way to go on second down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Nolan. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Second and long here. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for running room. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Luke. Sweet cut there. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Rose. Unloads it left. Couldn't set his feet.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Right side, it's McClain. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Bulldogs are marching down the field. Got him on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Luke. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fresno State will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to get started. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Beavers will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Gonna run it. It's Luke. He breaks a tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man. Past the 30. Turning on the Jets. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Running inside, it's Hatcher. Can't get him to the ground. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll ride the hot hand. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Moving the pocket, it's Murphy.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Drives inside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Follows his blocks. It's Luke. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's McClain. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Right side, it's Luke. There he goes. He's at the... And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. But you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Headed outside, it's Hatcher. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw, it's Murphy. Takes a shot. Found the spot in the defense. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Beavers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hatcher. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Slides away. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. He'll bring it out. It's Luke. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. From the gun, it's Hatcher. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Going long. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The give. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Beavers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys?
Holly, thank you. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Rush right in his face. Left side is Hatcher. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. On the RPO, got him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The give on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. 2nd and long here. Hits inside. It's Luke. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds us back in the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup. Just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking for a man. It's Rose. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Beavers! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Out wide left, it's Hatcher. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And the Bulldogs, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
It's the one thing this offensive coordinator always stresses is having balance in the offense. First play you throw it, get a nice one. Second play you run it and get another nice one. And
he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 20th of the season. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll... Back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Left side is Butler. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Turns out it's Butler. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They're all over him. Complete to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Beavers are rolling down the field. Out wide right, it's Nolan. Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Thomas. He is in! Touchdown, Oregon State! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the point after is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Complete downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard, you get called for a penalty. Nice job getting a good clean hit, pressure on the quarterback.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Trying to run the screen, and it was almost picked off. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Luke. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Moves the pocket. It's Rose. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Beavers want to crank the tempo. Quick give. It's Hatcher. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dumps it off in the flats. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Deep in the end zone, it's Stewart. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Changing the routes with his receivers. Hits the hole, it's Luke. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Right side, it's Hampton. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Beavers are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Back open in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Driving forward, it's Hatcher. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man on the outside. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And guys, they've come through on the first two third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on fourth. Looking to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Making the adjustment. Finds a crease. It's Luke. Turning it on. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Run inside. It's Luke.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got...
Hey, pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sets his feet. It's Murphy. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out wide right, it's Hampton. Runs through a man, and he might have space. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Using his feet. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
When you're in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep fighting him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on Fresno State's sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Looking for a big play. Upstairs to make the catch. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Back to pass on second down. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun. Look out. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
There he goes. The 50. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. The Beavers using their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. To the air, it's Rose. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Reels it in. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. It's dropped, and what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?